I posted 134 times this week in the last 7 weeks. If you guys do not know already, hi, I'm Olivia and I challenged myself to post 500 posts in 30 days. And this is kind of the consensus, the data of everything that happened within the first 7 days. So a lot of people are like, post the content, it's going to grow your channel, it's going to grow your business, it's going to grow your page. But is that actually true? I wanted to put it to the test, and that's exactly what I did. So like I said, I posted a total of 134 posts in 7 days on this challenge. So I am right there on track. If anything, I kind of went overboard. So first thing, let's start with YouTube. What did we do with YouTube? By the way, guys, I distributed these 500 posts across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 platforms. Okay, so it's not all on one platform, and I'll show you exactly how much I posted, how much I got in vanity metrics like subscribers, followers, how much that it brought into kind of my leads metrics in terms of my business. And then also I'm going to do a consensus of what it was like to do this in 7 days. Okay, maybe you want to get a little bit of insight of maybe how you can implement some things for yourself, or you're like, I'm just very curious. Okay, so first things first, YouTube. With YouTube, how many I posted is I posted one long form video, I did 3 YouTube lives, and then I did 6 YouTube shorts. Okay, so for that 7 days. So in total, I did 10 pieces of YouTube content. The vanity metrics that I got from this is that I got 7,800 views, like over that, and I got 3 unsubscribes. So with this, guys, I'll talk to you a little bit about, because what I've seen from posting a lot of content is that I am kind of losing a couple of subscribers, a couple of follows when it comes to my page, but the analytics that matter are going up. Okay, so what does that mean? In terms of what people do when they post online, they think that vanity metrics equal to money, when in actuality, no. Money metrics equal money, not vanity metrics, right? So I actually get very happy when I get unsubscribes, I get unfollows, because that just means that my page is adjusting to my actual aligned audience. And I'd rather have, how people say, I'd rather have 3 really good friends that are aligned with me, understand me, and resonate with me, rather than 100 friends that I'm just there to have around. That's kind of what is my approach to it. Some people might not think that way, but I think it's a better way to think about it. Next is I had 73.1 hours of watch time. I should probably put hours here. So it's kind of crazy to see that there are a collective of people that watched my videos for over 3 days. Is that over 3 days? It's like way over 3 days, a whole bunch of days. There's people watching my videos, and then that's the accumulation. Now let's talk about traffic. So this is what matters, guys. If you actually want to make money online, it's not about the vanity metrics, because I promise you this. There's people that have follows, there's people that have, subscribers, all of that stuff. But if they don't have anywhere to lead them to buy, you're not going to be making money, right? So you have to have a way that people can buy. And that's why for my traffic, I have a link in bio traffic. So what that is I have a link in bio. Right now I'm using beacons. And when people go to my link in bio, they see all of the things I offer, all of the events I have coming soon that they can be a part in. So basically getting into my business world and atmosphere and everything that it entails. Okay. So I got 16 people that viewed my link in bio that states that, hey, they were interested enough to even look at what I have to offer. So that is a good sign. That is a good money metric. I got 2 leads from YouTube in the last 7 days. Now let's move on to Pinterest. Pinterest is a whole new platform for me. I have never been on Pinterest. As a consumer, I've been on it, obviously, but as a consistent poster, absolutely not. So this was a new ground for me. So what did I do for Pinterest? I did 8 static posts. So if you don't know what static posts on Pinterest, it's just basically pictures, text, boom. The beautiful thing about Pinterest, guys, it's not social media. It's an SEO engine. So people are going there to search for solutions. And what I love about the Pinterest platform, it's pretty much the only platform where it's made for you to get off the site. Pinterest wants you to get off of Pinterest and click onto your post so that you can get traffic, right? So anyways, I posted 8 static posts that all link to my offers, my YouTube channel, whatever, right? So guys, by the way, I'm starting my Pinterest from scratch. So it's not like I had Pinterest attraction from like a long time ago. No. Next is vanity metrics. So I got 440 impressions. That means that I went on people's Pinterest timeline 440 times. So you know when you're scrolling on Pinterest, that means I showed up 440 times. I think that's pretty awesome and amazing just from being there for a week and for 7 days. Engagements, this is clicks and saves. So these are people that actually clicked on my pin post and actually they actually interacted with it. I got 28 of those. Outbound clicks means that they actually clicked and it led to a website. I got 3 people on Pinterest that actually did that. Okay, so I think that's honestly pretty good and very surprising because I did not do that many posts. Usually on Pinterest, from what I've heard, is as a beginner, you should be posting every single day, which I did not do. But also for me, I want to post 3 to 5 times a day because I really want to get myself out there and I want to let the Pinterest platform know, hey, this is the topic I am about. So push me forward to those people. So I have learned so much from Pinterest, already being there in the last 7 days. Now I'm going to implement what I have learned in the last 7 days and from doing market research and implement it for next week. So we'll see what that is going to look like next week. Now for link in bio traffic, I got 0. So nobody clicked on my link in bio on Pinterest, but honestly, that's expected. For second is leads. So I got 0 leads from Pinterest, but I was very happy about this. Okay, maybe I'm delusional, but I was very happy that somebody on Pinterest actually clicked on one of my posts and actually went to one of my digital products or one of my freebie offers. So one of my free offers that I give to people. So a lead magnet basically. And I think that's really awesome that they viewed it. They didn't quite get it, but they did view it. So that is one metric. Next is LinkedIn. Oh my gosh, I am so pleasantly surprised by LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I've been having so much fun on there. Again, a completely new platform. I don't know anything about LinkedIn. I kind of knew what to post. I knew that LinkedIn was more of a text-based platform from what I've heard, seen from podcasts. So I just went that route as well as videos that I've already been posting because I also heard that they're posting videos, right? But I kind of learned a lot from this week. But anyways, what did I do? I did 4 written posts on my LinkedIn profile. I did 3 video posts. So in total, I did 7 posts on LinkedIn in the last 7 days. Now, the vanity metrics is I got 12 new followers, I got 959 impressions, which I was like 900, almost 1,000 people saw my post that I made. And I made some pretty amazing posts on Pinterest this week. And then the engagement, so people actually clicking on people actually liking, people commenting, stuff like that. The engagements I got was 26 in the last 7 days, right? So I thought this was pretty awesome in terms of vanity metrics because it's kind of crazy. I just got on the platform and already had almost 1,000 impressions and I came across 1,000 people pretty much. So I thought that was pretty cool. So traffic is, I got 1 person that clicked my link in my bio, which I think is honestly pretty good for a new platform. And I was like, okay, LinkedIn, that is freaking awesome. I love that just from posting on there, a lot of people, there's a lot of professional people on there, but there are also people that are working towards their goals. So I'm excited to really focus on Pinterest a lot in the next 7 days and I'm already focusing on it, but really using the right strategies, okay? And I'm excited to share with you guys the strategies that I use for my LinkedIn to work. Next is threads. So with threads, I posted 26 threads. Again, guys, threads, you're just writing not writing letters, but you're writing words. So it wasn't that really high effort for me. So I just kind of went go mode when it came to threads. And I posted total 26 times on threads within the 7 days. And the vanity metrics that I got is I got 0 followers. I think actually I was losing followers and gaining followers at the same time. So I think net is I had 0 followers. And guys, it's literally okay, especially because I am I'm not going to say pivoting, but I have a large audience of people that are not aligned with me. And I know that. So I know I'm going through this adjustment period where I'm going to get a lot of unfollows, a lot of follows with people I'm aligned with. And I'm just trusting the process. I know that's how social media works because I've grown many platforms and hundreds of thousands of followers before. So anyways, traffic, link in bio traffic is 4 people click the link in my bio, meaning that they were interested in seeing what I had to offer. And I got 0 leads from threads, but I got 2 digital product reviews, meaning there are 2 people that were interested in, hey, what are my digital products or one of my free offers, right? So that is basically that. Now, next thing is email. So email is something I was already kind of doing, but if we're going into it, I sent 6 emails in the 7 days. And the traffic is I got 7 clicks. Okay, so 7 people clicking on the links I send in my emails. And that's basically that. I want to let you guys know this as well, is that like all of this data in terms of my traffic might not be as accurate just because I'm using beacons right now. And some of them are like, some of the analytics said that like it came from unknown sources or it came directly from beacons or whatever. And I can't really tell where they came from when it does that. So yeah, that's basically that. So I'm not going to say all of these are accurate. These are kind of like the bare minimum numbers I'm telling you about when it comes to the traffic of my business. Okay. Next is Instagram. So how much did I post on Instagram? I went kind of psycho crazy on Instagram in the last 7 days. Okay. So I posted 22 Instagram stories. Prepare to be sick of me. That is what this challenge is, right? And I posted Instagram stories, 22 of them, 15 Instagram feed posts, so on my feed, and then 7 Instagram trial reels. I actually did not go with plan here, but I think this actually is better for my strategy to post on my feed instead of trial reels. Maybe it's not, but I will try next week to post more on trial reels and kind of balance it out with the feed posts. Okay, so I did 44 total posts on my Instagram in the last 7 days. So here are my vanity metrics. I got 82,535 views on my Instagram page across my post, all that stuff. Now, this is actually pretty funny. Followers is negative 108. So I got literally like the net amount of followers I got on my Instagram, I got 108 unfollows, right? Well, in actuality, if we did the math, I had 126 follows, which I'm really happy about because those are people that are aligned with me and what I have to offer. But I got 234 people unfollow. And I know this is like, Olivia, this is kind of embarrassing. Like, why are you exposing yourself here? It's not embarrassing. And I'll show you exactly why. Like, this vanity metrics don't phase me anymore because I've been on social media for the past 5 years and I know it's part of the game. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit more at the end why this is helpful for your page to get unfollows. Okay. So next thing's next, traffic. So Instagram is really good for my traffic. I got 48 external taps, link taps, meaning that people clicked a link that took them out of Instagram. So that's 48. Link in bio traffic, I also got 48. So there's 48 people that clicked the link in my bio. I got 11 leads. I got 11 leads from my Instagram. So that means that people that actually got one of my offers, whether it was my free offers or paid offers. Okay. And then that's basically it. And then do 2 digital product reviews. Okay. So I don't know if that's for Instagram. Now, I don't know why I didn't make this purple. This is kind of bothering me. Let's make these purple so that we can get on the cute vibes here. Okay. So, okay, boom. Let's go into, why does it say email? It's TikTok. BFFR, Olivia. Okay. So anyways, let's go into TikTok. So with TikTok, I posted 25 times. So 25 times, I know, in 7 days. Pretty insane. If we do 25 times divided by 3, let me get my phone real quick. Let's do the math really quick. I posted a lot on TikTok. 25 divided by 3 is 8. 8 posts a day on average, basically. I went crazy on TikTok. Like 25 posts a week means that that's average of 8 posts a day. What I love about TikTok is that it loves when you post a lot. And it's a great place to go viral, to get a lot of reach. Now, I know that because that's the first platform I went viral on is TikTok. And with TikTok, I use it kind of as like experimentation ground. I use it as a place so I can really see and experiment. So that's why I kind of went crazy. I just was like, let me just garbage post a little. So the vanity metrics for this is the views. I got 6,734 views. By the way, guys, this TikTok page, I'm growing from scratch, like from scratch. So right now, if you're like growing a TikTok page or starting from scratch, this is some really good data that you can see what is possible for you if you do post more on TikTok. And I got 26 followers. So I thought that was pretty cool. And traffic. So I do not have my link in bio yet because on TikTok, you're only allowed to put a link in bio when you have 1,000 followers. Right now, I only have 144 followers right now on my new TikTok. So yeah, I'm just gonna be waiting for that. And at the end of this challenge, my kind of target is that, hey, reach 1,000 followers on TikTok. I don't think it's that hard at all, at all. So I'm not going to make that a focus, but it would be nice. Honestly, it would be nice. So let's get into the total review of week 1. So week 1, I want to show you guys this data because why this is so important is because data shows you if things are actually working or not. And the data shows that while my vanity metrics went down, my money metrics went up. Okay. So my link in bio, I want to show you what my traffic was to my link in bio 1 week before the challenge and 1 week after the challenge. Okay. So before the challenge, 1 week before I did the challenge, I had 31 people click the link in my bio, meaning that there was 31 people that were like, I'm interested to see what Olivia has to offer. Let me check her link in bio to see what she has to offer. And I had 17 people click on the things in my link in my bio, meaning that they clicked and was like, I'm interested in this product, or I'm interested in this event or this free offer. And then they clicked it, right? After 7 days after I did this challenge, I got 81 people click my link in bio, meaning 50 more people clicked my link in bio 7 days after this challenge. Guys, that's almost 3 times more people clicked my LinkedIn bio and said, I'm interested in what Olivia has to offer. Let me go ahead and click. And then this was an even amazing review is that almost over double of the people that clicked my link in bio went ahead and clicked inside of the products I actually had, right? So that means that, hey, more people were clicking on my link in bio saying I'm interested in what Olivia has to offer, and then more people were clicking on the actual things I had to offer. So I think that's pretty amazing, and that's a money metric that you want to make sure that you are tracking and is looking positive. And here it's looking positive, okay? Next is digital product. I want to show you 1 week before, 1 week after. This is the one I'm most interested in, right? And I'm like, oh my goodness. So before I started this challenge, I had 17 people click on my digital products or my free products. There were only 3 people that clicked on it, right? So that's like a whole different, so 17 people clicked on a digital product, 3 people actually got a digital product, whether it was free or paid. 1 week after I did this challenge, 87 people clicked on a digital product, and 21 people actually got and collected a digital product, whether that's free or paid. So that is pretty insane to me because before 1 week before, I was not doing that much. And then I got over 70 new people looking into my digital products. The week before, I was literally not getting that much clicks and not that much people collecting a digital product of mine, whether that was free or paid. And then 21 people so 7 times more people got my digital product, whether it was free or paid. Boom. Even though I was losing followers, losing subscribers, my page looked in the negative, right? In terms of vanity metrics. But what was going up was my money metrics. And that's what I'm learning so much about this challenge is posting 500 posts in 30 days. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And I'll show you why I think this is. People were talking about this thing on TikTok called the tsunami effect. So if you're growing on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever platform right now, and you're like, oh my goodness, why am I not growing? There's this thing called the tsunami effect that most people never experience because they quit. This challenge that I'm doing 500 posts in 30 days is giving me the ultimate tsunami effect because I'm staying consistent and I'm not dropping out and giving up. Okay? So what is the tsunami effect? So TikTokers were saying that when you start posting consistently, your views might dip, people might unfollow, and it can feel like nothing is working. But just like the ocean pulling back before a massive wave, the platform is testing your consistency and it's testing your resilience. They're wanting to test that, like, hey, even though like we're gonna drop your views, even though we're not gonna share and push out your videos, can you actually still post consistently? If you keep going, all of that momentum rushes back in a big wave of reach, engagement, and growth. So right now, I know that the tsunami effect is working in my favor right now, and it's pulling back my views, it's pulling back my followers even. But what it's really doing, it's pulling back for the massive wave of reach, engagement, and growth of aligned followers to start tapping in. So I think this is a key indicator of what the last 7 days did for me. And I'm very excited to see how the tsunami effect is going to go into works. People said this is how the TikTok algorithm works, but honestly, I think it's how every algorithm works. They're going to test your consistency. They're going to test your resilience. They're going to test, are you really a serious creator on their platform? Then they're going to give you all the views. Then they're going to give you all the engagement. Then they're going to give you all the growth. But first, you have to go through those little like, hey, can you take the dips? Can you take the unfollows? Can you take the people not viewing your content? Right? So I think it's very exciting and it's part of the game. So one thing I also learned is that money metrics over vanity metrics. So many times in this week, I had videos that were like flopping, like views with like a couple hundred views. And I was like, what the heck? But with the platforms that gave me the least views, they gave me the most leads, they gave me the most traffic to my sites, to my offers, and even more clients, right? So I was like, these money metrics are what's important, not the vanity metrics. And you have to like keep that in your brain, okay? But you have to track them. So money metrics are leads, people that come to your link in bio, and I want you to start falling in love with people that unfollow you. Because that just means when you are growing your brand, you are attracting the people that are meant for you and repelling all the people that are not meant for you. That is a good thing. You do not want to have people on your page that are lurking and are never going to be interested in anything you have to offer. That is what you don't want. What you want is you want every follower to be like, hey, super aligned. Okay, maybe not every follower, but a majority of your followers like, hey, I'm here to stay. I love your value. I love you as a creator. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so fall in love with your unfollows. And another money metric is traffic. Why traffic is so important is because in terms of how to turn viewers into customers and into clients and into money, is you have to get people to take action to buy. If people are looking at your content and they're just looking at it, they can't buy from looking at an Instagram reel. They can't buy from looking at a TikTok video. But when they click on your link in bio, when they click your website, when they become a lead by getting your free product or buying a product, that is a money metric. That is what you want to start thinking is important. And I know it's kind of like something you have to reprogram your mind a little bit, but it's the thing that matters. So stop looking at, oh my gosh, I'm not getting views. Oh my gosh, I'm not getting subscribed. Oh my gosh, people are unfollowing me. That ish does not matter. Because honestly, in these last couple months, I have been losing followers. I have been having people like unsubscribe, like things like that. But I have made actually more in terms of revenue, right? So that is what it's really about. It's about the money metrics, not the vanity metrics. Vanity metrics are cool, right? And hey, you should be a better content creator and get 1% better, but it's not the end all be all. And you can still have low vanity metrics and still be making money online. So that's kind of what I got for the first week. So comment down below if you guys are watching the replay or if you're here right now live, what do you think about this? And also like, what is the number one takeaway you got in terms of my lessons? And if this was helpful for you, or if you would even do a challenge like this as well, okay? So I appreciate you guys for being here. If you guys have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram at Olivia Appleberry, and I'd be more than happy to answer your questions, or you can comment a question down below. And I do lives like this basically every single week on this challenge. So I'll be going over the reviews. I'll be going over things like I'm going to be doing a kind of breakdown like this. And yeah, I just think it's super helpful for the visual learners. So make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment down below. And I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Boom, boom, boom. Bye, 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 bye.